What's going on, everyone? Model Deer Farmer back with you today on American farming, and we're working on harvesting some more corn because that's what we do here on the farm. So we are going to go take this load of corn over to the hog barn and keep the combine going. He's getting close to being done with this field, and I will be happy for that because these are really long passes, and he always gets to one end of the field and then gets completely full, and so I got to drive all the way there and all the way back, so that's not super fun. But we are going to get the combine finished up on this field and get him moved over by the other hog farm and get some fertilizer spreaders going on the big field. We got lots of corn to harvest, not much money, and we are trying to build up some money to get a grain cart, which would be awesome. So we're going to keep working here today and get the corn unloaded for the hogs here. If I would hit the button, which it takes me about 10 times to be able to do that, but we will get this load unloaded and head back over to the field. Corn is unloaded, so we will head back on over to the cornfield and wait for him to get full again. We got 2 fertilizer rigs ready to go, waiting here to get going. We got our nitrogen rig, which once the combine is done on this field, we'll get our nitrogen rig going and do that, and then we'll plant the corn. And then the P&K rig is just kind of for if we have enough time to add on this fertilizer, because it's not as important as nitrogen. But if we have time, let's go ahead and do it, because like right now we only have 1 helper going, but we can't have more than 1 helper on the field at a time. So once the combine gets done, we're going to get some more equipment moving here. Just a couple more rounds and we should have this field pretty much knocked out, which will be nice. We can move on to some different fields and get some more equipment running. We'll go ahead here and unload on the go, just so we can keep the combine going and be as efficient as possible. And then we will go take this over to the next hog barn. It'll be so nice once we have a grain cart. I'm looking forward to that day a lot. And there we go, we got them all unloaded, so we'll go ahead, drive this load over to the hog barn over here, and then I think I might go get this thing some diesel. Pretty much just because we don't really have anything else going on right now, and it's below half a tank, so we'll just go ahead and do that once we get unloaded after I run into the silo. I hope you guys are enjoying the American farming series here on the YouTube channel. It's a great game, I've been loving it. There's lots of great things about it. It's very American, and it's just a fun game to play. So I hope you guys are enjoying the series here. We're hopefully getting the farm to a point where we can start making a fair amount of money here. Just trying to be as efficient as possible here on the farm, because if we end up with extra corn, if we can kind of get things going here, we could eventually sell some off. But right now we're kind of just still trying to get going through stuff. Overall, we could make everything a lot more efficient here if we could have more than 2 helpers. So hopefully, maybe eventually they'll get that added into the game. But we got our truck filled up here, so we'll head on back out to the farm and get back to work. I guess we'll head on down to the other side of the field here, because it looks like he's about going to be full here pretty soon. So we'll just go ahead and unload him, keep him rolling. Just forget the fact that we're driving in the corn. Just don't worry about that. Well, I would say that he's probably got around, if not just 1 pass left on the field, and then we can go ahead and get him moved over to the next one. Harvesting corn with the Case IH 9240 combine. Kinda about need 2 of these right now, but that costs lots of money. And of course he has to miss 1 row over here because he's missing 2 rows on this side of the corn head. That's beautiful. But we got another load of corn, so we're gonna go dump that. I went ahead and unhired our combine helper here because I can take care of that. It's just like 1 little row left, so we're gonna get the fertilizer spreader going here on the field while I finish the 1 row of shame. And there we go, we are finally going to finish up our 1 row of corn along the entire field, and the fertilizer guy is still going strong here. So let's head back over to the other side of the field, get this thing unloaded, and see if it will fit through the bridge, because I've not tested that yet, and I really hope it does, because I don't want to have to buy a head trailer. even though I probably have the money for one, I just really don't want to have to do that. There we go, getting the combine unloaded here. Okay, time to go tackle the bridge. I think our first and best tactic here is probably going to be trying to gun it and hope that the guardrails go right under the corn head. So we're going to try that here. Let's see how it goes. We're going to knock over the yield sign, but oh, that didn't work. Oh, but it bounced a little bit, but then the suspension really helped us out there. Well, that was kind of neat. But I guess we'll get the combine going over here on the small field first and get him harvesting away. I'm going to take the P&K rig over to this other field over here, because on the small field I might as well just get some P&K spread on there myself while I don't have anything else to do. I'm going to wait a little bit though to let the combine get going around first. I guess we'll kind of just go here. I don't know if I spread this on and it goes in the area where the corn already is. I wonder if it will like actually count and register that and give me more crop. We'll see, I guess. I think the crop may actually be taking it in and giving the combine more yield. I'm not completely sure though. So I guess we'll see. I don't really know of a way to check though. So if it yields better and I get more crop, yay. If I could drive straight. I think I'm going to take a pause from fertilizer spreading and grab the wagon here, because I believe that the combine's probably going to be full here pretty soon. And we kind of caught up a little bit. So we're going to go ahead, see if we need to unload him over here and then get back to fertilizer spreading. Looks like he's not really doing anything right now though, so he's just driving around the outside of the field, clueless of what he's supposed to do. I'm fertilizing here right in front of the combine. I don't really know if it's going to do anything, but why not try and see? Maybe it'll give us a yield boost. Well, just fertilizing along here, got all of the corn fertilized. So we'll kind of just do a little bit of this field yet where the combine hasn't gone, but we're probably going to call it a day here on the YouTube video. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a like. Also consider subscribing to the channel, and if you enjoy what I do here on YouTube, you can also become a member of the channel to support my work. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. So does fertilizing make the corn not even exist anymore? Because he's been harvesting and he has 0 corn in him. Did I just lose this entire field of corn? I don't understand what's happening here. So obviously we figured out when you fertilize the corn when it's fully grown, destroys it, makes it yield absolutely nothing. That's pretty cool. Well, guess we know that we won't be doing that anymore. Or the game completely broke, one of the two. I'm going to go with the fertilizer killed it though.